So yeah, you have permission as well to change your seats if you see an empty seat. You can put it into whatever you want. This is about practicing this freedom thing we were talking about, just to see what happens, you know. Maybe somebody will ask you to go back, but maybe they won't. This is a story about a man in Ireland running in the rain, because it happens to rain there a lot, and ran into this bar. And as he was running in the door, there was this girl, woman, whatever you want to call boy, girl, man, whatever, and they banged into each other going into the bar. Because one was running one way around the other. He knocked her over and she fell into the puddle on the ground, and he was like, oh fuck, really embarrassed. And he picked her up and she was like, yeah, go, you know, and there was a bit of a fuss. Come on, let me help you. And because they stayed there fussing, they got really wet. Well, she was really wet anyway, because she was in the pool. And then they went into the bar, anyway, got out of the rain, and she was just like, hey, just, and he kind of noticed, he hadn't noticed outside, because the adrenaline was going, and he felt, you know, guilty and apologetic, sorry, but when he got inside and they shook the things off, and she shook her hair, and, you know, slow motion, and he looked at her and he went, fuck. And realized that have I got that? Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers, darling.
So they went into the bar and he bought her a drink, and he said, please, well, he had to force you, please let me buy you a drink. She said, no. So anyway, eventually he bought her a drink, and she accepted, and they had a drink, and he said, cheers. And yeah, cheers. So they had it.
Wait!
They chatted as you do, and they got more comfortable because they had a glass of wine. And they decided, you know, or he said, would you like another drink? And she said, sure. And then they had another glass of wine, and he said, cheers. And she said, cheers, yeah, okay. Then I forget. So then, oh yes, I remember. Then the lights went off, which in Ireland, what that means when you're in a bar and the lights go off. Can we take the lights off and then back on again? And back on again. When that happens in a bar in Ireland, that's a sign that the bar is closing. It's a way of telling everybody the bar is closing. And he said, oh fuck, we better get another drink. And so she said, oh, well, go and have another drink.
Can we have one too?
Cheers. And they said, cheers. And after the conversation, they realized that they lived in the same place. And they lived there not the same place, but a town very close to each other. And yet they had never met. And then he said, well, that's a celebration for one more drink, don't you think? And she was like, sure, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
You need a hat!
Anyway. I feel better than all of you.
I don't want to change you!
Somehow he managed to convince her, or he convinced the barman, even though the bar was closed, he was like, please, just make this go. One more drink. They had one more drink. The barman poured the drink, and the guy said, he said to her, oh, he looked at the time and he went, oh my God, we've missed our last bus home. And she looked up at the clock and she goes, no, I'm not getting the last bus home today. My boyfriend's picking me up.
What a bitch!
And he was like, cool, that's cool. And then all of a sudden it got uncomfortable, and he got nervous, and he just started feeling really stupid. And at that point he was drunk as well, so he was then really self-conscious about anything that would come out of his mouth after that, because it was just all going gloomy. And so the energy changed, and she sort of noticed that the energy changed, and she went, well, look, I'm going to head off anyway, and maybe should I, and her boyfriend actually started to come into the bar, and I was like, oh, okay, great. And so then what he did is he got a beer mat and ripped it up and just started writing. And he went something like this. He went, cheers, darling. Here's to you and your lover boy. Cheers, darling. I've got years to wait where I feel. Cheers, darling. I've got you a ribbon of green on my guitar. Cheers, darling. I had a beauty queen to sit not very far from me. I died when you mentioned his name. I lied, should have kissed you when we were running in the rain. But what am I? Of your cake. What am I, darling? The boy you can fear, oh, your biggest mistake. Cheers, darling. Here's to you and your lover man. Cheers, darling. I'll just hang around and eat from a can. Cheers, darling. I can't remember the words. Cheers, darling. When he comes around to take you home, and I'm too shy. I should have kissed you when we were alone. But what am I, darling? Whisper in your ear, a piece of your cake. What am I, darling? The boy you can fear. Oh, your big ears, your big ears. Oh, what am I? Here's to you So I have this clock here, and this clock tells me that the sound in the system has to stop right now.